Hey yo guys, Toy Terrible here, my name is Michael and I'm back with some more Shadowverse. So today we'll be taking on the Masters Ranked ladder with an Earth-Right Runecraft deck. Now Earth-Right Runecraft is a kind of control deck that does quite well versus most aggressive matchups, but it's one of the cheaper and one of the weaker control decks. This one in particular, however, is very greedy. It has a lot of high-end drops. It was passed to me by Shadowpulse in the Discord chat. Feel free to come visit us sometime. I made a few edits to it to have some better early game because I was having some trouble with aggressive decks actually. But anyways, let's get right into it. Alright, so let's see who we got today. Ooh, a Swordcraft player. So the matchup against Swordcraft is... Against the aggro Swordcraft, I want to say I have an advantage. Against control, it's a bit more racy. Depends on how top heavy they are. Because in control versus control matchups, it typically tends to be a competition of who can outvalue the other. Against aggro, it's just basically a race to survive the first few turns. So yeah, as you can see, I do have Dark Angel Olivia. That's a pretty big card to be running. Okay, so the fact that they passed turn 1 may mean that they are indeed a control deck, which means I will have to go for value. Which means this Petrification is going to be saved for a big card near the end, probably. Calamitous Curse is really good against this deck. I'm glad I drew it. And yeah, we're just gonna, play slowly, get some card draw. You'll notice this deck does have quite a bit of card draw and tutoring. That's because control decks really do value that. They value having those options. And in all honesty, this deck I think is one of the... It has less good tutoring than most other decks. So let's see. I could do Dwarf Alchemist, or I could do... I don't think I need Dwarf Alchemist now. I'm just gonna go with Red Hot, and then Teachings, and then we're just gonna trade. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Ooh, Remy and Rami. So yeah, this deck does have a lot of evolution cards. Time Worn Mage Levy, Dwarf Alchemist, Remy and Rami. They also runs a Goblin Breaker Tinas. And ooh, that's gonna be interesting. Well, okay, next is turn 5. Turn 6 I can Calamitous Curse and basically just take down his whole board. For now though, I'm just gonna Remy and Rami because that's value right there. I could like Time Worn. I could do a Time Worn Mage and Dwarf Alchemist, but I don't think I need that right now. It's on curve. It is more on curve, but I think this is a better tempo play. And I might not actually have to use Calamitous Curse next turn if this holds. If this doesn't hold, if he plays a Bullet Swarm and kind of takes me down, I can just Calamitous Curse and, push him back. That'd be nice. As you can see, there's also Lucifer in this deck. I believe there's 3 Lucifer in this deck, so it is, again, a pretty top-heavy deck. Alright. That's not too bad. That's definitely not worth, Calamitous Cursing. It's just 2/1/1s, nothing, really. I may evolve this Dwarf Alchemist because I do have a Dark Angel in hand, and I really do want to find another Earth-Right card because I don't have any cards with Earth-Rights besides, Petrifications and, the Calamitous, which I don't really care about using right now. So I'm still saving Petrification for something big. I think I might just toss my Time Worn out there. I don't think it's super good right now. I'm tossing all these cards out there because I'm gonna probably be playing Ancient Alchemist next turn, and I want to have the hand space to take in the Conjure Guardians it'll be producing.
You're safe with me, Captain.
So it looks like he's kind of trying to aggro me down. I'm not sure I should have tempoed evolved that so early, come to think of it now. Okay. He's definitely trying to aggro me down here. I am okay with that in all honesty. Although I'm not so okay that he didn't use his evolution. Those evolutions could be very dangerous to me later. But for now, we're just gonna set up a wall. On turn 8, I have Lucifer, and Lucifer is definitely going to be a nice stopping block in his attempts to burst me down. So, once we get into the end game, it's just seeing who outvalues the other. Currently, I seem to have an advantage. That's definitely worth a Petrify, though. That is definitely worth a Petrify. I prefer to save him for something, like, way big. Like, Bahamut, which is, a lot of these decks tend to run Bahamut, but That's more than worth a Petrify, I believe. Let's see, do I conjure? I think I'm gonna do another draw, just because, you know, drawing is good. Having more hand is good. Remy and Remy. Next turn, I can play Olivia, and if I get Olivia up, then I can go on to Remy and maybe even Lucifer Evolve to finish him off at a certain point. He has a pretty big hand, I have a pretty big hand. I have a lot of good options in case he hits me with things. I have Calamitous Curse, he plays a lot of small things. I have Petrification, he plays one big thing. Lucifer is good in general, just because Lucifer can heal me. This seems to be like a bit of a more aggressive control deck. Like, I don't know what he's running. But, okay, let's see. So, Olivia or Lucifer. Okay. So, it's turn 9 for him next turn. That means Albert can come out, and Albert's a pretty big finisher. Therefore, I want to, like, set up some sort of wall, even though I really want to play Olivia or Lucifer this turn. I don't think, you know, I could just drop Calamitous Curse this turn. Is that board worth Calamitusing? I think so, because then I can set up a wall with, Conjure Guardian and Scrap Iron, and hopefully that allows me to set up, like, next turn, Lucifer or Olivia. Of course, if he plays, Albert, I'm going to have to Petrify that, which is totally fine. Aurelia, okay. That I cannot Petrify because of the, oh, this is awkward. I kind of have a full board. I can't really. Ooh, Professor Taboos. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play Professor. Oh, I really want to play Olivia though. I think Olivia's the better move here. Olivia Evolve, because that allows me to set up for bigger things later. Professor Taboos gets rid of Aurelia in a far more value way, because it just, you know, kills her at the cost of 1 Earthright. But I need to start pushing for the end now, because I'm in a really good place right now. And they can turn the table to something big like Bahamut. That would really just break my board. So I'm just going to try to push the finish right now, because their hand is quite small and looks like they're kind of struggling for options. Let's see. So I have evolutions. I can't that's not going to get taken in by Calamitous, interestingly enough. Remy and Remy has 5 attack. I could Remy and Remy evolve and...
You're mine.
Let's see. Oh, I want to play Lucifer. Am I in danger of being nuked down?
You're mine.
I kind of just want to play Lucifer anyways. So yeah, control decks. Oh, I think this is probably the best option in all honesty. It's not mana efficient, but it prevents me from being Alberted down. It puts the most stuff on the board. It leaves me with some good removal options for later. Red Heart Ritual, Professor of Taboos is a great way to remove things. Calamitous Curse, of course, is an incredible way to remove things. So yeah. I may be playing a bit too slowly, especially considering this is the end game. Oh, looks like they disconnected. That was their hand. So yeah, this deck did pretty well versus this control sword deck. They didn't seem to... Oh, actually, I think that was probably a mid-range sword deck. They were running a bit too much aggression for it to be a control sword deck. But anyways, that's kind of how this deck plays. It has a lot of really great value with the Earthrights and everything. Let's just get into the battle so I can show you some more. Okay, let's see who our opponent is now. Looks like a Dragoncraft deck. So Dragoncraft, they tend to be ramp, I believe, or, you know, kind of memey. I want to say this one's probably going to be ramp, which is pretty difficult because they can speed into their value finishers like Lucifer, like Olivia, like just the big things a lot faster than I can with this Earthright deck. My plan will probably be to just hold off their assault until I can, you know, get into my super value cards. Again, this deck does have a lot of removal and stuff, but so do they. So it's going to be just kind of, again, an outvaluing matchup, as with, you know, any control versus control matchups. So this is a pretty good start. I do have a, you know, 1-2 Dragon Emissary. Okay, what does that tell me? That doesn't really tell me much, I suppose. Maybe I should have played Dwarf Alchemist there to start putting on some early petrification, but I do like the card draw of Teachings of Creation. Dwarf Alchemist is also kind of a turn 3 play, because you can Dwarf Alchemist into the into the little Oath Right they play. But that's also a good turn they play. So I'm just trying to get a good hand. Ayla may seem like a immediate Petrify to stop him from ramping up, but I'm okay with him ramping up a little bit because I'd rather save the Petrify for what they ramp up into. This 1 point will be annoying to go. Okay, that's interesting. He's gonna trade? He's gonna trade for the ramp, I suppose. I'm going to Tempo Evolve this Dwarf Alchemist. It may not be a smart move because it's going to die pretty fast to whatever he puts out, but as you can see, as I don't really have another Oathright card, so I can't take advantage of all these great Oathrights. That's good. I can use that for later. I'll save that for later, rather. That's also really good. So these are my turn 6 and 7 plays. My turn 5 play may be a bit weak. However, Time Worn, Magi, Levy... Ooh, he didn't play anything, huh? Unless he does a... No, Blazing Breath doesn't do anything here. Okay, well, I don't... Ancient Alchemist is a great turn 5 play if only I had the hand space. This is really awkward. So yeah, this deck does have a problem with hand space, and of course board space too, because my board is now full of crapped up Oathrights. I assume he's going to take this thing down next turn. It'd be very smart of him if he didn't, actually, though, because if he doesn't, I have a crap full board. I can only do 3 damage per turn, and he has basically free reign to do anything he wants. 3 damage per turn is not a little bit, but he's locking in my hand. On the other hand, he'll also start losing his hand, start burning cards, like, by the end of next turn. Oh, there we go, okay. I will suicide my, my Dwarf Alchemist into that. He evolved, though. He wants to damage Lucifer, huh? That's an interesting card. So, yeah, I'm only at 5, and he has Lucifer out. That's kind of scary, but not really, because this deck, again, has a lot of great ways to remove, like this. Professor of Taboo's pass. My favorite way to remove a single big guy. He's definitely going to get rid of my taboos this turn, which is unfortunate, but, you know, understandable. Next turn's probably... Oh my god. Alright, so that is indeed why I saved the Petrify. Unfortunately, oh, actually, I can see Dwarf Alchemist. Yeah, so I can Dwarf Alchemist, Oathright, and then Petrify. Because I kind of want it gone. I don't want to just, you know, so that does mean I'm kind of out of... Maybe I should have saved that for Junos, actually. I'm out of Oathrights, and I'm out of... No, I don't need another Oathright card, because tutoring it would just... I would not have anything, yeah. It may have been smarter, actually, to not use the... Oh my god. Is he gonna evolve and hit face? Oh, he's gonna evolve and hit face. Perfect. Perfect. Can I even take... I can take that down next turn with, Time Worn Levy, and... I can't actually... Well, no, I can do it Lucifer. I can trade Lucifer and my thing into it, but as you can see, he's outvaluing me pretty hard. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. He can't KO me with Forte. Oopsies. He can't KO me with Forte from this range, but he can KO me with just another Genesis Dragon, which I'm not looking forward to at all. If he does draw that, and he does use that, very fortunate for him. My deck was indeed just too slow to defeat this, which is understandable, you know. This is how Dragoncraft tends to overpower. He also has had a pretty full hand most of the time. I wasn't able to put on enough pressure to force him to have a lower hand. So yeah, Genesis Dragon finishes me off. I'm not actually scared of Dark Angel Olivia. Well, actually, I am, because I realized that Forte can now evolve and hit face for death. What I'd really enjoy seeing is some Oathright, because I can Oathright into Junos, I can Oathright Ancient Alchemist into that. My most expensive Oathright's at... Okay, well... that's understandable, I suppose. I mean, he is trying to finish this, like, next turn, or, you know, soon enough. If only it did 6 damage to a neutral follower. This is unfortunate. Do I have... Time Worn let's see, Levy... This is just a really ugly play. I don't like this play at all.
ends here.
it stops one thing in his hand from killing me, but if he has like two, big charges or whatever, that's not good. That's not good. Well, good game. Let's tell me that deck was impressive. He ramped pretty well. I was not able to apply enough pressure. That's the flaws of having like not as much early game. But yeah, I think that was a good game. I'm not sure if I could have played that better. I unfortunately didn't get any of my big wards up. That would have helped me against his, big fat charges. Yeah. Fun game though, fun game. Anyways, let's just move on to the next battle, I suppose. Man, my rating's going down. That kind of sucks. Oh well, let's go on. Alright, so let's see who we're up against now. Another Runecraft player. So Runecraft, it could be Earthlight, it could be Daria, it could be... I think I'm actually going to keep this hand. Veteran Alchemist will help if it's a really aggressive Daria deck. Veteran Alchemist is the main change I made to Shadow Pulse's original deck list. I traded out some of the higher tier cards for Veteran Alchemist. I think it's a really great way to prevent early game aggro. And I actually do have a really solid code right now. That makes me pretty happy. But yeah, so against Daria, this deck does well if I can draw Calamitous Curse, because that's just a really amazing card versus them. That Magic Missile doesn't tell me anything. Oh right, so I was going over the options. Sorry, I'm all over the place today. So it could be another Earthright, it could be a Dimensional Shift deck, or it could be Daria. Those are the ones I really expect to see. Dimensional Shift kind of whips this deck, because this deck... Oh no. That definitely suggests Dimensional Shift. In which case, I'm going to have to start pushing damage to face. Like right now. I'm gonna have to tempo evolve Remy and Rami. I'm just gonna have to smash face. We're just gonna have to smash face. I might even consider evolving my Scrap Golem just to have another body to hit face with. Yeah, no, we're hitting face. We are hitting face. Now we are hitting face hard. Remy and Rami evolve. I know it's a tempo evolve, so I'm not really getting much benefit from the rush. But that's okay, because both Remy and the Guardian Golem are big enough that they force a Levy Piercing Rune into a pretty annoying place. Assuming they have Levy Piercing Rune, of course. They have been drawing a lot with their magic missiles. But the fact that he's not played anything yet maybe suggests that they don't have Levy Piercing Rune. And okay, that Merlin is definitely telling me this is what's it called? Dimensional Shift. So, we must hit face. And we must hit face now, and we must hit face fast. Okay, that is an interesting choice of things to do. But fine. I'm debating evolving the Scrap Golem. I'm also debating evolving Time Worn Mage and hitting face with that. It's just the idea of what the heck will allow me more damage on board. Maybe even the Goblin Mage, just to push damage to face. Like everything. No, well, I mean, Time Worn Mage Levy is better because I can Time Worn Mage Levy and Crimson Sorcery to the face. That's 3 damage for an evolve as opposed to plus 2 damage for an evolve.
It's just like back in the old days.
So yeah, we're putting on some pressure. This is not how the deck is supposed to be played, but it's an absolutely necessary way to do this now because Dimensional Shift will just, finish me off in like one turn. In the series of turns that Dimensional Shift gives them. Okay, looks like they got their Levy and looks like... Well, so he didn't play any Piercing Runes last game, and he can't have drawn them from the spell boosting draws from what's his face? From Merlin, rather. Merlin draws spell boost cards, not just random cards, so he couldn't have drawn a Piercing Rune from Merlin. I feel like the Scrap Golem is actually really protecting me because, oh no, not my, oh no, he got rid of it. Well, actually, the Levy, hey, I have lethal on board. If he doesn't kill me if he doesn't kill, Oh, nice! Okay, so, again, Dimensional Shift is a really bad matchup for this deck. I did happen to draw a really good early game curve and a bunch of early game followers that I could put on the board and pressure him with. It looks like they didn't actually get a super impressive draw, which is unfortunate for them, but I'm really glad I won that one. Anyways, let's get another battle. Okay, let's see who we got here. Another Dragoncraft deck. This will be interesting. I hope they don't ramp up and finish me off like the last one. That would be annoying. So this hand is not very good. Sometimes they keep Rami and Witchy for the turn 4 because Rami and Witchy is just such incredible value, but not without like no 2-drops. Because I do want, I mean, in every single game you want a curve. But having a curve versus a deck like Dragoncraft, which focuses more on the late game, can make the late game rush when, you know, they're just putting out the huge value cards like Lucifer and Olivia and stuff. It can make that less painful for me. So I think I may just play Time Worn on tempo, just because I want to have board. It could just get removed by Blazing Breath. May not be such a smart idea. I'll see what I draw. They're thinking. So yeah, no turn 2 play. This is definitely going to be a dragon that takes it later. So yeah, definitely Time Worn now. Dwarf, Dwarf, and then the essence it produces is probably next turn. If he plays something, maybe Ayla, I'm gonna Red Heart Ritual that. Let's see. Having 3 evolutions versus their 2, yep, that's Ayla. I'm gonna Red Heart Ritual that because no matter what else I do, he's just gonna trade, and I'd rather keep something on board rather than nothing. Actually, Remy and Rami is going to come next turn, not Dwarf Alchemist. That's a really good draw. I want to put more things on the board. I just want to scare him off. Want to put the pressure on them. Okay, so looks like... Oh man, that's annoying. Looks like they're definitely going for a grindy type deck. That carrot's going to win him the game if it goes late enough and we both start running out of fuel because the carrot just keeps coming out again and again and again. So my hand is in a good place that I could probably Ancient Alchemist something, but I don't have the right anymore. That's okay. The Dwarf Alchemist will generate a right next turn. I'll probably evolve the Dwarf Alchemist even, depending on what he plays. And then I can Ancient Alchemist the turn after that. But it was worth considering saving the Earthright on the board for an Ancient Alchemist and then playing the 3 golems on turn 6. I think that would be a bit too slow though. I don't know what I'm expecting to play this turn. Salamander's Breath is not good against this board right now. Although 6 points is when Salamander's Breath can come out. Dragon Warrior is the typical play and then evolve. Dragon Warrior will take down both of my board, and he will have 2 points left to play something else. Okay, just Goblin Mage it looks like. He may evolve that. If he evolves either of these, it would be, I think, not that good for him. Just because, yeah, that's just not like a good evolve. It didn't gain much. He didn't gain much from that. If I play Teachings, I can still do Dwarf Alchemist Evolve. But if I do Dwarf Alchemist Evolve, I can see. No, I don't have any. I don't have any really cheap Earthrights. Oh, that's a good card. Is it? It is a good card. It is a good card. And then we're gonna put the pressure on the face because that's solid so far. I'd really like to draw Professor of Taboos. That's an amazing card with great removal abilities. I do have my late game cards in Lucifer and Dark Angel Olivia in hand, so as long as he keeps his pressure low, as it has been so far, I'll be able to pull those out later and hopefully overwhelm him with my power. Juno's Secret Laboratory is a great intermediate before them. It'll help set up a board, a defensive, wall of golems. And if they, I don't really have an answer to Bahamut, I realize though. That's unpleasant to think about. But yeah, then I'd really like the Taboo draw, although I may save Taboo for later. Okay, Fervo's not high pressure. He may play another 3 or 2 drop, or just like use Salamander's Breath and take down my Remy. That's fine. I expect it even. Yeah, there we go. And he has to trade in his Goblin Mage still, which is just not fun for him. I guess we go Scrap Iron Ancient Alchemist. it's a slowish play, which I don't like. And Ancient Alchemist doesn't really put much pressure on the board. But the golems will be good if he plays Bahamut and I have to try and like wall off Bahamut. Although, let me tell you, it's still not going to be fun. Okay, no Bahamut. Oh wait, Goblin Mages. I'm an idiot. I should have realized this is the OTK Dragon deck. Oh man, I've been playing too slow. Have I really though? Have I really? So anyway, sorry, the OTK Dragon. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I didn't see that until now. The OTK Dragon deck, let's see, I guess Juno's probably. Start putting on a thing and we're just start hitting face, I guess. I have the evolution booster coming up then, and that Goblin Mage is just not enough pressure. He's the one that should be afraid of me.
The truth will be mine. Hey, let me know.
Okay, we're gonna let this one suicide itself because I want the extra golem from Juno's. I've actually let Juno's golems get banished before. It's not been very pleasant. So yeah, this. Oh no, here it comes. Is it the OTK? Oh geez, this is gonna hurt. This is going to hurt. Oh no, is that KO? It's 15 damage. Ouch. 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 He's okay. Let's see. Do I have lethal? 3. Of course I don't have lethal. I have no damage on the board. Well, I need Lucifer. I need Lucifer to heal. And I need these all dead, so that's fine.
Hey, let me know.
I may as well evolve this golem. Well, actually, no. If I kill all these, he's out of his OTK power. I just realized that. I might as well evolve this because Dark Angel Olivia is probably coming out. Yeah, I forgot that the OTK relies on those cards. So his damage should be all gone. Genesis Dragon or Forte? Genesis Dragon Evolve. Well, it's at 9 points, but he has used Emissaries. Okay, does that remove my board? That does not remove my board. He may still be able to get rid of Lucifer with that. Yeah, okay. That's fine.
To witness my true strength?
That's his last Evo, which means his damage is heavily lessened. I'm debating. Well, no, actually. Oh, actually, that's a really good card. I think I'm just gonna work on the healing. It may be a bit passive of a play, but I kind of just want to live. I don't want to get hit by any big surprises late game because he's lost his OTK power. He probably doesn't have much left going for him. I can just wear him down here. Okay, maybe that Conjure Golem was not a smart idea. I keep forgetting about the Juno.
I admit defeat.
Okay, whew, that was surprising. If he had drawn a second Altitude Fate with that first discard, he would have killed me. That's how the deck works, of course. And it's a combo deck, which means it does tend to have an edge on control decks because it finishes them off in one turn and they can't usually prevent that. But thankfully I didn't get finished off and managed to win with this kind of slowish deck. Anyways, I think we can get one more. Okay, let's see who we're up against now. Okay, looks like another Runecraft player. So again, this could be Daria, this could be another Earthright Mirror, this could be Dimensional Shift. This is a good hand, this is a curved hand. If it's Dimensional Shift, I really don't look forward to this. Daria is never a pleasant matchup with any deck, I think, but I feel like Earthright can do okay versus Daria. It can do okay. Oh, well, his background is Daria, so I'm not sure if that's whew. Let's hope. Okay, that's not a bad draw. I like that. I like that. Yeah, because Red Heart Ritual doesn't do anything if they don't have anything on the board, so I'd rather play Dwarf Alchemist over it if they don't have anything on the board. If they do put something down like Conjure Golem or... So that still doesn't tell me anything. D-Shift and... Well, it tells me it's not a mirror match. But both D-Shift and Daria can run Conjure Golem. I think Daria does tend to run it more often, so that could be Daria. If I see a Cloak, it's... that doesn't tell me anything either. Let's see, I really do have enough board to... I really have enough in hand to really... Now I'm gonna put Goblin Mage down. Because I don't want to crap my board too full of sigils. That could really harm my future plays. I'm gonna probably do Dwarf Alchemist Evolve. That's okay, it's Daria, it's Daria. This is a very passive Daria start though, which I'm super happy about. Okay, so let's see, Time Worn Mage or Dwarf Alchemist. We're gonna go with Dwarf Alchemist because I like Calamitous Curse. Calamitous Curse is basically what I'm looking for right now. I'm okay if I don't get it. It's fine if I don't get it, but I'd really like it. Remy and Rami, that's not a bad draw either, actually. I can play Remy and Rami next turn and do pretty well. This ward will hopefully help save. Well, I mean, it's not going to save that from a Piercing Rune, I guess, but do I want to fill my hand up that bad? That's okay. Cheap Earth Essences aren't bad. I can Earth Essence Remy and Rami next turn. That'll be nice, it'll smooth out my curve. I'm just hoping they don't get like a crazy just board spam draw, because I don't have a Calamitous Curse to finish that off, despite it being turn like 5 next turn. I mean, surviving the turn 5 is really nice, and surviving the turn 6 and having like a good board and, you know, not being like really low on health is also really nice. He's gonna do that to face. He did not do that to face. Actually, he did it on that's a very value type. Okay, he's gonna trade. Okay, cool. Because he could have hit that with Levy and then gone face. Okay, Remy and Rami it is. I could also do Time Worn Mage and trade better, arguably, but this is more on curve, I think, and it also puts pretty big threats on the board. Next turn is almost definitely Professor of Taboos, which is great because that's a good way to remove their board and spawn mine. Again, if they play an insane board, Professor of Taboos can still be pretty good.
You won't get past me that easy.
In fact, I think this is going to be a pretty good board to Professor of Taboos. He's out of evolutions, which is great. That means a lot of his damage potential is kind of cut down. He's going to... I would think he'd Crimson Sorcery the Remy and then hit the... Yeah, that's... So no Daria, no crazy... What the... Okay, I guess it's Daria time? No, it's not. I don't know what I'm expecting. Well, it's turn 6. Turn 7, the Junos is coming out to put up a wall against him, which is really nice. Oh, there's the bitch. Well, good thing, Taboos probably can't get taken down. Good thing also, I have an evolution. Bad thing, if he spams the board too hard, I may not be able to do anything. Okay, that's not too bad at all. That's not bad at all, in fact. I can just... Because I'm probably just going to pass. And, well, not pass, but I'll let Taboos take him out. What else can I play, though? What should I play? I guess I'll just draw. Let draw happen. But yeah, so that was a very underwhelming Daria, for which I am very pleased. Do I... No, I can't. I don't have enough cards in my hand. I don't have enough room in my hand to hold all that, so...
What a fine specimen.
I'm gonna play that for tempo. I'm not super into the evolve. Oops, I could have played the Earth Essence, actually. I probably should have. I forgot that he replaces a thing on the board with a zombie, basically. That's fine, though. This is good. 15 health is really high. Daria... Oh, looks like they give up. So yeah, that was a... The Daria didn't crazy draw. A crazy draw Daria would have been very hard to defeat.
I've prevailed again.
If I had Calamitous Curse, it wouldn't have been very hard to beat. Calamitous Curse basically wipes their whole board. The only thing that can survive it is an evolved Daria that like has only lost 1 defense, which is very improbable to see. But anyways, I think that will be the last game of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. The deck list will be down below in the description. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my videos, and I will see you all later.